I know that there was like a I don't know, like a weird energy between you and Ye, and then it was dope to see you guys kind of get back together around the time that the Donda King's disease shit was happening.
Really like linking up with Game. Like I linked up with him top of January, and we just start cutting. After like 3 days, we probably had like 11, 12 joints, and it was one joint in particular. I was like, yo, you need to have Ye pull up the Chalice so we can get him on this joint. We ended up playing a bunch of stuff, and Easy was one of the ideas that Game had already had. And soon as Kanye had heard the Easy E part, he tapped me like, yo, this the one basically. And he ended up hopping on it. That was something that him and the homie Duke had.
Duke is fire.
Duke crazy, straight, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Ohio, the homies.
Also, Duke could also be, he's also security / producer. That guy's a mountain of a man.
Yeah, I've been knowing Duke for a minute.
Yeah, these game sessions were crazy. Because I remember going to listen to, like, he invited me to the studio, and it was, you know, we know how studio sessions are, and they're not like how people think they are.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if you tell your girl you're going to the studio and she doesn't know better, she's going to think there's a bunch of hoes and a bunch of bullshit going on. Yeah. And it's not like that.
Right.
Well, these sessions were definitely like that.
They are 100% rapper sessions, man.
It was some real vintage.
I call it club game.
It was club shit.
It's a whole
bottles. It's a bar
passed
area,
around. It's a vibe. But the crazy thing is he's in there knocking out 4 or 5 songs a night. Maybe
he's in
more
there focused.
It's crazy.
No matter what's going on around him. I could never have
100 people in my session and get all this done. So I mean, applaud to him, and that nigga's crazy.
How many beats do you have on the Drillmatic project that's coming out on the 17th?
I don't know, because I know they trying to clear samples, and I don't know what's gonna clear, what's not. We used a bunch of samples, so we gonna see. Was
that like you and Game? Did you guys ever work together previously?
Yeah, I worked on the Red album back in the day. Yeah, I did some shit on there. So we always was tapped in, and we had other joints, but just nothing that ever came out. And then we just tapped in top of the year right after Magic came out. It was just an energy in the air. So he pulled up, and at first it was just like us just in the stew for 3-4 days, and we knocked out a bunch of stuff. And then after that, he got inspired, and he was like, man, I'm about to start booking my own room, and he just turned it into club game.
Yeah, he booked that room across from you. Yeah, that shit's crazy. Game had played me some shit probably like late last year. This was before he started working at Chalice, and he had like what I guess he considered his album. Some of it was dope, but then the shit that he was working on at Chalice was just crazy. It was like a whole new energy.
I can't even tell you how many songs he got, because I know just between me and him, we got about 30-something songs. So I'm like, he didn't have 100 producers in here. He must have 200-300 songs. Like, he really go like that.
So once Kanye pulled up to cut his, because we all saw the footage of him at the studio, was that like where you guys kind of really had like a moment to kind of move past whatever energy had been?
I mean, yeah, at least for that moment, for sure, it was dope. Like, I was able to, after, we was in game room, I was like, bro, you got to come into my room and just bless the energy. Like, Nipsey been in there, Nas been in there, so many people. I'm like, I got to have you pull up. And he pulled up. I was able to play him a couple beats, and we was vibing, but we haven't connected on anything else yet.